what we have here is a CEC. As to what label it had, unknown. It's one of those things where it doesn't have an actual label. You just have to guess. But what I do know is that it's CEC. It is a 42-inch, which means it's enigmatic. It has these delightfully queer oval vents. I like these. It has blade irons with no crossbars. And it has arch end stencil on a point tip blade. How something. It has a cast switch housing, cast top and bottom plates. Also worth noting is the stack motor style downrod coupling. And it's also a cast iron spinner motor. Full size but detuned cast iron spinner motor. So it fills the housing. Okay. And this tag says it's rated for 0.4 amps, which kind of does imply that it has been detuned. Basically, lower capacitor value. To make a big motor a bit slower, less torque for a smaller span. See, CEC didn't they didn't really use different motors. They just used one motor and detuned it because I guess that was cheaper. And of course what's on it, yep, cast of glass, because why not? Gritty in my aperture ring. So yeah, it also has that nice what am I saying? Stencil. No, nice tassel. So let's see how it performs. Oh yeah. Also, moss canopy. Cool. So it is dead silent. The light kit pull chain has a nice resistance to it. Nice chunky resistance. So this fan has a nice aesthetic glow to it. I mean, this is stack motor quiet right here. There's only the slightest hum from it. It has dark oak stencil blades, not walnut. They are plywood, although they're very good veneer plywood. Blade pitch is 12 degrees. I mean, usually I think the blade pitch for these was like 10, maybe 11 degrees. So 12 degrees for the 42-inch. Tag says it does 210 RPM, which is a bit weak for a 42-inch fan, but I guess if you're detuning things like that, it's bound to happen. But, ooh, I love that aesthetic glow. go to medium. Even the speed pull chain has a really nice hefty feel to it. It feels like a quality product, and it is. There's a little bit of a wobble, but it ain't anything too bad. But where the hell would something with oval vents like this have been sold? Because it wasn't Moss, because they usually almost always label their fans. Moss Manufacturing, something like that. I don't know who it could be. Now, as far as the 42-inch CEC goes in general, we've seen them labeled Brown, both as 52-inch and 42-inch. I have a 42-inch. It has Four Seasons style vents, whereas this one has these weird oval vents. I also know that Moss did sell these in an ornate form as the Heirloom Olympus, but those are extraordinarily rare, and I've only seen them once. And of course, now they're gone. Because remodel happens, and it sucks. But yeah, this is an oddball. It's weird. I like weird. It fits well into my collection of weird. Let's go to high. Only the slightest hum, even on high speed. I mean, this is some quality stuff here. So we already know it does 210 RPM. No more, no less, but, you know, no more than that. It's a slight shimmy. You can see the light kit's shimmying, but it's not on very tight, so, yeah. It's a really nice runner. Interesting that it has a 6-inch downrod on it, too. Really nice. I would say performance is similar, maybe a little better than the 42-inch Hunters of the 90s. It's not the best performer, but it's not the worst either. It's kind of meh, kind of middle of the road. But oh, is it nice. I might put this in the museum, because, why? I have something I need to take down in the museum. In fact, I have a laundry list of things. So this might replace the Four Seasons, the Brown Four Seasons copy that's actually up currently in the museum. Because this is cooler. And the stencil, again, arch end on point tip. That's so weird, but it's not the first time I've seen it. I have a Progress Lighting Windsor that has that same stencil. I don't know. Friggin' weird. Again, this fan is 3-speed, not variable speed. It'd be nice if it was, but only Brown really did that, and then Moss with the Heirloom Olympus. But hey, aesthetic glow is preserved, and that makes me happy. So, little backstory on this. This thing had been on Marketplace for about 9 months. It was up in the mountains, you know, kind of in the middle of nowhere, about an hour and a half from my house. I was like, do I want it? Do I want it? Then I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to put it out of its misery. So I did. And there you have it. A CEC of unknown label, oval vents, arch and stencil on poinset blades, and castable glass. Words are hard.